It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC North rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Welcome in, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
Set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett looking sideline, incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Pickett. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Pickett. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 40 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Mixon on a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Runs over it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 48 yards rushing so far. This is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Inside handoff to Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there, and it'll give the Bengals a first down. Mixing up the middle. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Look at this, a tight end carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Pickett. He's got this to Pickens. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Now Pickett. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On the delay, it's Mixon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air again, Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense is certainly played well so far in this game. The coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Simms going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Pickett to throw on first down. Again, it's Johnson. On the move past the 40. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defense. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, let's take a look at the next.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Cincinnati and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. There you go. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. 13-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17-all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run again with Harris. Taken down at the 42.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On second down, this is Harris. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pickett. And he'll just get rid of it.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 43 yards on the punt. Return of 4. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
They begin with a run by Mixon. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. This is Mixon on the draw. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has... Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Mixon with a first down carry. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
104 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw him through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Burrow will throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Holding offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this will come back.
Pickett's throwing into the hands of Pickens.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
He finds his man Johnson.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pickett sets up play action.
And this would have been intercepted if he could. In, he didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
Pickett back to the air on 2nd down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Being chased out left. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
From the 17, Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Looking to throw, Pickett. His throw incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Pickett back to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Holding. Offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. Trying to lay one up deep. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
Here we go.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one could be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.